Hi, this is Latin. Hope everyone is staying safe, and we're back with Software Inc.'s new Strategies for Success guides. Today we're going to pick up where we left off. We'll get into it right after the intro. Okay, we've made a few changes. We moved our core team up to the top floor. We developed a new design OS PM team, which we got to fill. We have a new design OS team. We created two PMs, design PM and design OS PM, to handle the OSs. Remember, Ava started with the PM, so she's going to continue with that, and we're going to get that started hopefully soon. We have a new design 2 team, which we've accommodated them up here. Basically, we're going to have 2 designers in this team, and they're going to be doing deals while our design team gets into development of our games, even our PM. We've moved the core team up here, and the way I handle this, let me get rid of these names. I'm going to show you how to set this up, how to set this room up quickly. I basically go grab, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Now this room is 152525. Just like the original room was 152525. So that's how I do that quickly. Now we're going to grab this one, copy this, duplicate it, take it down here, and put it in here. This is going to be accounting and accounting 2. We're going to set up accounting teams now. And this is going to be accounting 2. This is going to be the leader. We put up the leader. So we got to get this room set up. And the way we do that is come up here, grab this room. It's just nothing because that's the leader's room, and they have the inbox. And these guys, they have calculators. We're going to change that to headphones. And the reason I use headphones rather than phones, so that you don't get that notification that people are being affected by noise. If you ever want to know what's the noise in the room, this is what these are. Noise shows you the noise in the room. Manufacturing, this is for noise. Okay, so we have an accounting team set up. Why are we setting up accounting teams? In fact, this should be stopped. Why are we setting up accounting teams? I want to hire accountants. The way I hire the accountants is service support, accounting, secondary, none, loan. I want 1 high, compatibility, and trades. Okay, compatibility, we're going to compare them to the core team for now. Service accounting high. Accountants, I want a capacitor. That's the traits I use for accounting. So we're going to deselect hypochondriac, deselect nervous bladder, deselect forgetful, and deselect cup holders. And we're going to do a search. The minute we do the search, everybody's great. So we're going to select accounting as the first one, and we're going to put this in age order. The first guy is the youngest. The second guy is the film maker. I'm going to hire the film maker to the accounting team. And the second one is going to be medium salary. This time we're going to select the accounting team because there's somebody in there for compatibility. This is 1 film maker is enough in this team. I'm going to go for modest. And you could go through these guys to see if there's anybody in here with 3 stars in the beginning. I found that you're never going to find one, so I don't do that. Okay, so I'm going to go with the modest person. So accounting is filled. Now we're going to go night owls, medium salary, for accounting 2. There's nobody in accounting 2, so we leave it to accounting. Go looking. First person is modest, and just accounting 2. And the reason we go night owls always for anybody who works in the night shift. So we're going to go back here. This goes to high. This goes to accounting 2. And night owl is fine. And the first person on the list is 45, 3 stars. They're high. So we're in October. I usually start this in September, so that the October, November, they'll be able to do what I want them to do. So let's go to these 2 teams. Like we always do. Employees, select the employees, auto roll them. They're set. I want to hire leaders, and the reason I want to hire leaders is more efficient with leaders. Teams are always more efficient with leaders. So service, I go medium. My leaders, I always want them to be born leaders. So let's go with accounting first. Filter by HR socialization. Across the board, HR socialization is what I always use. And we go looking. And the first guy, no. Second guy, no. Third guy, he's got HR across the board, socialization across the board. So they hired. The last person, no. They're only missing whole meetings. What I'm going to do is, and their support, I'm not concerned about this right now. I'll switch them up later. Okay, so we have two leaders. Back here, select them both. Order roll them, select them both. Leaders, service. Okay, so we're all set with that. In the beginning, when I hired the accountants, I set them up for July, 2 months or 4 months. Let me set them up for July, 5 months. We got July, November. The reason being from January, February, March, and April, they're going to be doing taxes. May, June is what I use for procurement if I'm going to be doing procurement. So they're available those 2 months. And basically, the only ones that are available for procurement are the high salary. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here to loans. If you take a quick loan, you max this out, you get $1 million. If you go to the bank loan, you max this out, you get $10 million. How much is this $10 million going to cost you? If you max it out to 20 years, monthly is 45.8. You're going to be basically paying total 11 million back. Unless you prepay it, you could prepay it. So we're going to apply for a loan. We're going to select both accounting teams. And as soon as they come in tomorrow, they're going to go to work on that. This is going to go, you right click on this arrow, that brings it to priority 10. As soon as these guys walk in the door, they're going to be in crunch. I need that done in 1 or 2 months, the max. Meanwhile, what we have to do is prepare for research, which is why I'm borrowing that money. So what I want to do is set up to research. Go. Okay, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 offices. I'm going to go here, grab this paste. I'm going to grab this paste. I'm going to grab this paste. And then I'm going to grab this clock, paste it here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, paste it here. Then I'm going to grab this, paste it here. 1, grab these 2, gonna be doing, grab this one, gonna be doing the one on the left. Grab this one, they're gonna be redoing. So research 1 and 2 research. And then this, what we could do is, we could set this up for the leaders since I'd already set it up. Let me put that in. What I did was I selected it and I put it in inventory so it's there to be used later. Let me go upstairs and get our leaders. Okay, so that's 15, 25, 20. What is it missing? Missing a plant, and it's also missing a clock. So there it is, 15, 25, 25. It's going to be for research, and we right click and select leaders. So research and research 2. So the day team and the night team are going to share 3 offices. And the day team and the night team leaders are going to share 1 office. That's how we do that. Now, what we want to do is go look at research and system. System research requires 13, so we're going to go higher. Researchers, designers, service, none. We're going to go high salary and compatibility to design. My bad. We're going compatibility to design PM. We're looking for system audio. Why system audio? We close this for a second. Go back to research. Audio requires 8. System requires 13. So we're going to get 8 audio with system audio, and we're going to get 5 system hardware. So 8 and 5 is 13. Perfect. So we go back here. We're going to hire designers, nothing high. Design PM is going to be compatibility. System audio, we want super focus is what I'm looking for. Begin looking. I have 2. Nope, this is non-binding contract, fixed rate. Office. I'm not going to take him right now, but I may come back and get him later. So that's my first researcher for research. Hire them. And we're going to go here and go medium salary. Everything else is the same, except for we have somebody for compatibility's sake. And these are already in order of age. I'm going as our first guy. Hire them. See, he has 3 and 3, 40. So that's 3, 4, 5. He wants a fixed rate. Fixed rate, and if their design skills are up higher, I'll take them. But if their design skills are not up high, and we'll double back to him if we need him. So next one is high salary. Back to the high. We're gonna look for night hours for research too. We're gonna leave research as compatibility. and we're going to go looking. The difference between research and research 2 is they don't have the super focus time. So we're going to hire. She's a fixed rate, but she's got high design skills. So I'm taking her. This guy's non-binding contract. If he's high, I may come back to him if I need him, but no, not right now. So we're going to go here, switch this back to medium, and we didn't switch that. So we have to keep him here. We should have switched over. Okay, so let's see who we have here. That's our first person. That's our second person. Fixed rate, but he's so low, I'm not going to take him. We have 1 more month to go look in November. That's why I wanted to start this in September. Okay, let's go look at both research teams. We didn't move anybody over to research 2. So 1, 2, 3 night owls. Put them in research. Everybody gets select the first one. Hold your shift key. Select the last one. Auto row. They're researchers. The designers, they're going to be doing research on this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have the 8 I need, right? What dictates that audio requires 8. So we have 8 system audio. So now we need 5 hardware. So go back to the drawing board, change the audio to hardware. Let's go back to high, and we're in research, and we're going to go back to super focus because this is for the day team. You have no new applicants. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. So we may get better luck with the medium salary, but sometimes no. Okay, we have 3. So that's 1, that's 2, and this is 3, but this guy's asking for a lot. Fixed rate, non-binding contract, luxury meals. We don't need anybody like that right now. We still have 1 more month to search, so we're not doing that. We're going to go into the night team, which means we're going to go to research. Everything else stays the same and begin looking. We will look. What I do is I select the name and I just hit the down arrow, and we have 1 person. It's amazing. This guy is system hardware, and he's got audio skills, which is nice. Not that we ever need that. Okay, so we're going to go back to here. We have 11 altogether. Let's go into employees. Take care of last 3 high, change rows, auto row. Now, the next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to start assign a game to this thing, but we don't have enough hires, and I can't. At this point in time, can I get hires for that? It would be system 2D, designers, medium salary, secondary none, system 2D, we want super focus, and we're going to go looking at design team. Or we're going to go looking at the PM team. For compatibility, there goes 1 person. I want 3 and 3. Office software is fixed rate. I don't care about fixed rate. And that's another one for software. I should have picked him. So I want 2, system 2D, 3 and 3. And I guess the 3 and 2 is fine. Do I want this person? 2, 2, 1 is okay. We could take her. She is modest, so we'll take her. And I should have switched, but I didn't. What I mean by that is now we're going to go audio and design PM. No new applicants. Here we go. Fixed rate system. See what when I meant by switch, I should have switched here because these are for the design team. So we're going to hire him. Fixed rate. He's got operating system skills. That's good. So let's go to here and design. So these guys are. All these guys are going to be looking. These 2 are going to be moving over to design. I could move them over to design. I'm going to auto roll this guy. Okay, so now we have 3 in design, 1 in design PM. So we should be able to, let's go see if we could get a game going. And we're going to go game. I'm going real-time strategy. Picking Magic Cards, real-time strategy. Select the SCM server. Let's go to advanced. Let's go to next. I like to work here. Let's go to apply. That's where we want to get to. So it's fine. Post-processing, advanced processing. We could use both of these. Adaptive music, we could use this. We could do, we're close. If we auto balance it, it's at 82%. Now branching story or custom character. Let's go to custom character. Custom character give me gameplay, graphics, and story. And if we auto balance it, we're at 94%. I want more. Why am I only getting 94%? I don't want to push this. Everything's giving me too much. That's too much, and that's too much of that. So we're going to go with this. We're going to 94%, which is the customer reach of 2 million. We're going to go previous page, and set a rate, 73.99. Next page, next page, next page. Now, when we get to here, I don't want the core team. What I want is design and design PM team. That means Ava. So we're 4 out of 4. Perfect. Recommended is 3 out of 6, approximately 2 years. But we're going to put the dev team on this, and that's going to be 0 out of 6. So it's still 2 years, so we're good. And we're basically going to build this team up right before. The month before this goes from design to alpha, we will hire that team. We don't have no reason to hire that team. And if we do come up with a reason to hire that team for training or whatever, we could do that also. So rather than hit develop P, you're going to hit project here. So that gains 1. Go here, hit here once, and then stop it. That means we'll just sign this. This goes here, 4 out of 4. That's your concern, 4 out of 4. And you have that concern up until October of 1981. A year from now, October 1981, we have to basically, September of 1981, hire the development team. We're going to make sure they have art in it, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I think we're pretty well set. We have a loan application. We have our researchers in place. 11 researchers in place, right? So we need 2 more researchers. And the 2 more researchers that we need are going to be basically 2 hardware, system hardware. So let's move into next month. Okay, we're into next month. System hardware is our need for research. I'm going to go. We got room for 14 people, so I could hire them into the, okay, begin looking. Should I go high? Let me go look at high. It's going to cost me, but I may get lucky and get somebody who's really good, like this person right here. Games, really good. We'll show you the payoff for all this later on. This guy's really good too. They both are. Never going to hire the researchers, 1 and 2, whatever. Select these 2 again. We have 13, 8, and 5. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I need contracts because we got to get these stars up. So we're going to go look at contracts. We're going to take this contract, which is a great. I don't want a great. I could take a great because I have my researchers in and they will help put them to work. So we're going to take this great. Nope. Those are researchers. We need art for this. I'm going to think these things through, folks. We got to think through this is programming and art. I'm going to take this 3 month, and I'm going to take this 3 month, which are both good. I'm going to push this up here. I'm going to push this up here. I'm going to push these both to 10. I'm going to sign these guys. I'm going to sign the research teams to this. Why not? Put them to work. I'm going to send this. So basically, core and research are going to be doing that. Ava's working on games. We have a loan application, which we hopefully get filled out today. And one more thing on the loan application. I did put them on crunch. Okay, so let's move to get through November. We've got our loan. First order business, take these guys out for crunch. Next order business, put our accounting teams on taxes. They're assigned to taxes. Now they have something to do. So let's move number 2. It's 12 p.m. We're not going to take this loan yet because we don't need it. We're at 219,000. We have this for 3 months and we have this for 3 months. So this was supposed to be what? Good? Okay. We have this for 3 months and this have 3 for 3 months. So I'm not going to worry about that. But I do want to look at anybody new here. No, nobody new, but I want to see where we are with our investments, details. With 8,000 invested in, and we have 26,000 invested in these guys. Does anybody have anything coming up? Mass Digital has something coming up in May, which we already knew that in my last video. And these guys are coming up in to the editor in Mevac. So do we want to invest in these guys? If we do, Mass is coming up. So let's go look at Mass. We only have 8,000. Let's go look at details. We're sitting on 216,000. The private invest, I'm going to go at 150,000. It's going to give me 36 shares. And once that comes out in May, we should be making money in those. The reason I'm doing this is because once we take that loan, we cannot invest anything until that loan is paid off. Remember, once you take the loan, you can't invest in anything until that loan is paid off. But let's get to today. We're going to develop this. The company is in debt. You won until 12 p.m. January 9th. Okay, we're in debt. We took a loan. We're no longer in debt. See how that happens? Once I had that loan, I was not concerned about anything. Takes your worry up. Those two have 2 months to go. Well, as soon as we get into January, we're going to go research, system, assign the research teams to it, move it to the top, push it to 10. Number 2, step number 3. Researchers, we're going to go on Crunch. We're going to take an hour off their day. Take an hour off their day, put them on Crunch. That's the strategy there. I've never had any problems. They have their leader. If they complain, they'll complain to the leader. Did we give them a leader? No, they don't have a leader. So we have to get them a leader. And then we have a leader's office set up. So let's go get them a leader. Design, medium, socialization, research. Born leader, that's what I'm looking for. Our last guy is perfect for research. We're going to hire him, and then we got to figure. I'm not concerned about hiring him. I'm not concerned about holding meetings. Okay, we're going to hire them for research too. Make them lead, design a secondary. That's in place. Okay, folks, we're in January 1981. We set up our teams for games. We've set up our research teams. We're at $9.8 million available funds. This should get us to the next year and a half. Because we have a loan, because we're not going to be making any money, we're probably not going to be paying taxes. Time will tell. We're going to move forward. We'll pick this up in the next episode. Stay safe. Keep those around you safe. Latin out.